What you need to know about Social Security survivor benefits. All right, so my man Dave, I was working with Dave the other day. Legend. Absolute legend. Josh, everybody you work with are legends. Yeah, 100%. They're all legends, crushing. And if you don't work with me, you're being crushed. If you work with me, you're a legend and crushing. Anyway, so in our fall, so a lot of times what we'll do is we'll have an hour, 2 hour conversation or something like that, and we'll and I'm feeding these people with fire hose, and then they have a time to kind of settle in. And I say, I got a couple questions for you. Those, my man Dave sent me a bullet pointed questions, and one of his questions was like, "Hey, how about Social Security survivor benefits? What happens if I take it before my full retirement age? How does that affect my wife?" And that's a great question, and there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for, confusion when it comes to Social Security. So let's dive into this. This is survivor benefits, not spousal benefits. Two completely different things, survivor and spouse, all right? So we're going to use me and my wife, Charlotte, all right? So I'm 4 years older than my wife. I fully hope to be able to take Social Security, not have to take Social Security, until I'm 70. That's my goal. Because when I die, I want to leave her the biggest benefit I possibly can. So basically, Charlotte sacrificed her career. If you wonder what I'm looking at, there's old Pablo. I've got to make sure he doesn't fall back in the pool. Let's see if I can't show it to you. Because let's see if you can't see him. Oh, there he is. There he is. He had. Oh. Can you see him? Oh, look at him. He had fallen into the pool a couple weeks ago. It was so funny. Oh, look at that, kind of shining down your old buddy Josh. Look at that. Oh, shine down on me. Oh, man. Anyway, so Charlotte's 4 years younger than me. She sacrificed her career to stay home and raise the kids. So her Social Security benefit is going to be minimal relative to mine. So if I take it at, we'll just use for $4,000 for example. Let's say my full retirement age benefit is $3,000. My benefit at 62 is $2,000. My benefit at 70 is $4,000. Just use that. So 2 if I take it early, 3 if I take it normal, 4 if I take it late. When I die, that's the benefit amount Charlotte will get depending on how old she is when she decides to take it. Okay, so my benefit, if I was waiting until I was $4,000 at 70, if Charlotte was 67, her full retirement age, she'd get the full $4,000. All right. If I took it when I was 67, is that what I said? Yeah, I said if I waited till, yeah, that's what I said. If I waited till I was 67 and took it, and I died, Charlotte would get $3,000 a month if she took it at her full retirement age of 67, once again. If I took it at 62, Charlotte would get $2,000 a month if she waited to her full retirement age to get Social Security, all right, or survivor benefit. Interesting thing about survivor benefit, you can play survivor benefit and your own benefit off each other, just FYI. Social Security is not good at telling people this, which drives me crazy. So let's read what Social Security says here. Very interesting stuff. So just remember, she will get the benefit that I was getting depending on what her age is when she files for the survivor benefit. And Social Security will say as much here. And we're just looking at this right here. Survivor benefit Social Security is a PDF. I wish they put the dates on this stuff. Anyway, we're going to come down here. The importance of Social Security, blah, 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 blah. Your surviving spouse may be able to get the full benefits at full retirement age, right? Your surviving spouse may be able to get full benefits at full retirement age for her. All right, so let's keep going down here. We've got unmarried kids. Check this out. If you're already getting benefits as a spouse based on your spouse's work, so basically if you're getting spousal benefits is what they're talking about here. Spousal benefits will change your payments to survivor benefits when you report your spouse's death. All right. If you're getting benefits based on your own work, call or visit us. We'll check to see if you can get more money as a surviving spouse. If so, you'll get a combination of benefits that equal the higher amount. All right, so this is one of the things people always say, Josh, you're saying you just get the survivor benefits, you lose your own. No, you're not really losing your own benefit. You're just getting a bump for the survivor benefit. But it's all semantics. It's the exact same thing. If Charlotte was getting $2,000 a month when I died, and now she's getting $4,000 a month when as a survivor, she still gets her $2,000 a month, but then she gets a difference between the 4 and the 2, which is another 2. So she's going to get the $4,000 a month. That's just all there is to it. You can call it half her benefits, half of mine. It doesn't matter. She's still getting the $4,000 a month, but she will still lose the other $2,000 a month that she was getting. So between Charlotte and me, I was getting $4,000, she's getting $2,000. That's $6,000 a month. Upon my death, $2,000 of that will be gone. So now she'll only be getting $4,000 a month. Hope that makes sense. Let's see. How much will I receive? We use the benefit amount based on the earnings of the person who died. The more the worker paid into Social Security, the greater your benefit will be. We calculate the deceased worker's basic benefit amount, all right, to calculate the percentage the survivor gets. The percentage depends on the survivor's age in relationship to the worker, all right? If the worker who died was receiving a reduced benefit, we'll base your survivor's benefit on that amount. You see that right there. So if I die and I was receiving a reduced benefit because I took it before my full retirement age, that's what the survivor will get. That's what the survivor's benefit base will be. In most typical claims, surviving spouse at full retirement age or older generally gets 100% of the worker's basic benefit amount. All right. So again, if I took it at 62 and it's only $2,000 a month, and Charlotte is 67, she'll be getting that $2,000 a month. However, she took it earlier. Check this out. Surviving spouse age 60 or older, but younger than full retirement age, will get between 71 and 99% of the worker's base benefit amount. You hearing that? So you can get a significant reduction. So if I took mine at 62 and it's only $2,000 a month, and she took it at 60, she could get 71% of that $2,000 a month. That's not good. So we want you to wait as long as you possibly can, if you can afford it, before you take Social Security for your surviving spouse. Now, in my case, I'm 4 years older than Charlotte, so it inherently makes sense for me to wait. What if your spouse is older than you? Like, what if, going back to Dave, what if his wife is 4 years older than him? Should he take it early? Later? You see what I'm saying? It's a challenge, but generally speaking, if we think you're going to predecease your wife, we want you to take it as late as you possibly can so your wife gets the biggest bang for the buck. Now, again, there are exceptions to every rule, but generally speaking, that's what we want. Anyway, hope this makes sense. Smash that like button. God bless. We'll see you.